Okay, so apparently Frogan is having a mental breakdown on stream or had a mental breakdown on stream because she's broke and isn't making enough money streaming. I'm pretty sure she's a horrible person, so let's go ahead and watch this.
Only 11 subs away from 200, and we are halfway through the month, so that's kind of crazy. Do the math. Mama needs to pay rent. Answer. Hello, hello.
Could you stop begging for rent? It's so fucking.
Okay, then you know what? Fine.
Like,
you know my Venmo. Send me that shit then.
I'm just like, I keep watching and I'm like, oh, here she goes again, begging for rent.
Okay,
Like,
some of us. Okay, then pay my fucking rent then. You know my Venmo. Send me that shit.
You know what? You know what you should do? You should move back home and start a new life. That's what you should be doing.
Dude, he always says that because he wants. You know what? Sorry, I'm not a loser. I live with my brother.
I feel like if you get sued for copyright infringement and then you have to beg for subs on your stream because you can't pay your rent, maybe moving home and starting a new life is the thing to do. I mean, maybe just quit streaming or move back home and stream or something.
You do. So.
You know what you need to do? Can I be honest with you?
What?
You need to do Joker again. I loved your Joker. Can you do Joker tonight? How many subs to do Joker?
With one fucking paint. You're the one. We were having fun. You're the one that fucking ruined everything.
What do you mean I ruined everything? What's wrong with you? Can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
What's wrong with you? Are you in a bad mood?
No, because of you. I was doing just fucking fine.
Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's just it's a content joke. Did I send you on a spiral now, Fro? I was joking. I didn't know you were in a I didn't know you were gonna cry. This was a joke. Fro, are you okay?
I'm fine.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
It's really hard to feel bad for her in like any way when she's been such a horrible person, and then like on top of that she's a streamer full-time, and as someone who is a content creator full-time, it's just like it's one of the least stressful jobs I feel like you could have. You get to sit inside all day, you can work whenever you want, you can talk about almost anything that you want, and like sure you're like on your own, but so is every person who owns a business and is working for themselves. Like you have to force yourself to get up and work. You're the only one who will stay on top of you. Like if you don't do what you're supposed to, you know. I mean, there's just there is some pressure that comes with it, but it just feels so cringy and kind of gross to be crying because you're broke on your stream after you were just asking people for money. I don't know. It feels like manipulative.
No, you're gonna call me after stream so we can talk about
I'm broke, but you're not gonna see me cry, so you'll hand me money.
like normal people, not on stream.
No, I'm not. I hate when you told me to move back home.
Okay, I didn't mean to make you upset. It was just a joke.
And Twitch streaming sucks. I fucking hate it. It's been bad for a few months.
Then quit. Go home. If you hate it so much, quit. Do something else. Damn.
Just have fun with it. Like if you have fun with it, it doesn't matter. Forget about the money. Just have fun.
It's my job though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
I know you do, but that's unfortunately like you can't control the money. You can only control the content. You know, like you can't control how much money people give you. That's not gonna be something you can control. You can just control on how much fun you have, and then hopefully money will come. You know.
Bro, and her friend is so base too. Like that's such good advice. Like you can't control the output or the result of your action. You can only control the input, what you put into the system. And if you're not making the money you want, do better input, do more input, stream more, make better videos, be more entertaining. I mean, like I know these first couple videos that I'm gonna make are just gonna suck. They're gonna be horrible because I haven't made this type of content in like 2 years. I haven't done anything that's not scripted, so of course I'm gonna suck at it. And it was so awkward recording those first two, and I feel so cringy and bad about them. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna control my inputs, and I'm gonna do so much volume that I will get better. I will get better at it, and I will do it faster than everybody else. And if you're not happy with the results of your input, just do more or do better. Quit fucking bitching and crying about it on stream and begging people for money. Especially when you're such a disgusting person.
Like, honestly, like you can't control it. People are hurting right now. It's not a great time for anyone to like be giving discretionary funds. So if you just have fun, like you're gonna make money. Like do your fun stuff. I love when I see you. I'm just fucking with you, but I really do like when you do like silly stuff. You're really funny at that stuff. Like the Joker thing that we did together, that was hilarious. I'll come back to streaming if you do Joker.
Nobody wants you back.
Everybody.
Finish your fucking YouTube video first before you come back to stream.
I got yelled at today by my editor. He threatened to quit.
Why?
Because I kept changing it. He was like, if I have to edit this one more time, I'm fucking stopping. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm just overthinking it. I really don't feel good about it. Fro?
What?
Listen, buddy, it's okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Dude, it's okay.
Doesn't feel okay. What's wrong with me?
You're fine, dude. You're fine. You are fine. Like it's just this shit sucks and it's not easy. You're fine. You're doing great. Everybody's in the trenches right now fighting for their lives on this fucking platform. So like don't get down on yourself.
No, I know.
You know, I didn't mean to
And again, her friend is just such good advice. I have been like really broke. We've like put our last dollars on some gambles, like some real gambles. We quit our jobs, both of our jobs, to do YouTube full time after we'd had just like 2 or 3 good months, which is like crazy. It's a huge risk. And then We tried to start the slime business with our last dollars, literally went all in it, had to live on credit cards afterwards. And even now we're doing another thing where realistically we should go upload more Overwatch videos, but we just can't stand to do it. So instead we're going to try this and we're going to go as hard as we can on it. But the financial stress is like real. It's really scary, but I don't know. We made it through. We're fine. And I wish I just didn't stress so bad about it at the time. Things would have probably worked out better if I didn't stress so much at the time, which is really easy to say now. But when you're in it, it's really difficult not to stress about it. But I don't know. It works out in the end, you know? Like there's no reason to stress so bad about it. Everything worked out. Everything was fine. We didn't wind up homeless. Maybe we have a little more debt than we had before, but hell, we got through it and like things are chill. We're in an okay spot, kind of, you know? I don't know. He's giving her really good advice and I feel like she's not really listening or taking any of it.
Upset you. I just thought I was making fucking with you just to make content. And I don't like having
I mean,
conversations.
well, you started it.
Oh, well, I'm going to end it, I think.
Well, it would be funny if I wasn't only at 189 subs and we're almost halfway through the month, you know?
Okay, well, this is why you got to bring back Brogan.
Yeah, see, I don't think she's like taking it to heart. And again, it's really hard to take that advice of like, don't stress about it when you're in it. But I don't, the stress doesn't actually result in anything but making you feel significantly
People want to
worse.
see it. 2,000 subs. If you guys get 2,000 subs by the end of this month, I will come back as Brogan on your stream for 1 hour.
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. No one's getting subs these last couple months. It's crazy.
I know, because people are hurting. Are you fucking kidding me? We're in the fucking recession. I'm so glad I quit at this time.
You quit a year ago. What the fuck do you mean?
I knew in advance. Clairvoyance. A lot of people say that about me. I'm clairvoyance.
Well, L, I don't know. Don't cry about that shit on stream. Bring it somewhere else. Talk to your friend like offline. Don't cry in front of your audience about how they're not giving you enough money when you have like the cushiest, most entitled, easy job in the world where all you have to do is show up and talk and try your best to be entertaining. I don't know. Caleb Hammer offered to have her on and do a financial audit with her, which I think would be awesome content. So I hope that she accepts. I don't think she will though, but that would be awesome. All right. What else we got? We got the Iron Mouse situation. So the streamer awards were like less than a week ago, and Iron Mouse was there on an iPad, calling in, phoning in, and she said that Rakai and Ray made her so uncomfortable that she was shaking. Her video.
I also saw a tweet. About me talking to Rakai and Ray. And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people.
Oops.
I also saw a tweet, and a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea. You have no idea what I went through in that moment. So let me explain to you. And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%.
Okay, so I've already listened to this, to both of these videos once. In all fairness, it's not live react, but I think it's like a hilarious situation if you listen to this video first and then actually watch the interaction.
To the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was gonna get asked something terrible. I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me.
Something horrible, something terrible, something rude.
Because I just know. I know it. Because I'm used to it. Because I already know what people think, and I already know how people treat VTubers. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's
the oppressed VTuber. The oppressed VTuber. People treat VTubers so horribly.
What I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer. And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice. It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone. After that exchange, and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me like, wow, Mouse, you handled that so well. You handled that so well, Mouse.
Handled that so well. Okay, so what's the interaction that was so terrible it left her shaking?
Well,
Wait, quick question. Never mind. I don't feel me. Never mind. Wait,
This isn't
quick
even the
question.
full interaction, because they run up to her in the beginning and they're like, "Oh my god, Iron Mouse, you're a legend." They like are like, "Oh my god, it's so cool to see you," basically. And then this is what follows right after.
Wait, quick question. Never mind. I don't feel me. Never mind.
No questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. Out of everything?
In real life?
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a bitch. What's up?
That's it. That's like almost the whole interaction, right? Like, I think there's maybe a little bit at the end and a little bit at the beginning, but nothing like important, right? And he is even like, actually, you know what? Let me not ask the question. It might be bad. It might be rude. Let me just not ask it. And everybody's like, yeah, you shouldn't ask any questions, because what you say probably will be like rude or offensive or whatever. You just stay quiet. And then she says, no, you can ask me whatever you want. Why say that if you're already so worried and so terrified about what they're going to say that it's going to make you so uncomfortable that you're going to be left shaking? Why give them the go ahead to ask you the question? It's just stupid. And then what do you look like in real life? Oh my god, what a horrible question. How dare anybody ask a VTuber that? I mean, isn't that the question that everybody has? You see a VTuber, your immediate thought is, what do they look like in real life? Because they're using an avatar to represent themselves. I wonder what they look like. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I don't like hate Iron Mouse or anything. I've never even watched any of their content. This is like the only thing I've ever seen out of any of these people, truthfully. But I don't know, to act like this was some horrible interaction that would leave you shaking. I don't know. You need to have a little more social interaction or go to therapy for anxiety or something. I don't know. I feel like there's so much controversy around this, and it's just like the most bullshit like thing ever. I don't know. I feel like you have to get asked as a VTuber, what do you look like 24/7? Is it really, this person said, I don't need to do much research to know there's controversy around this kid doing something intentionally bullshit to make other people uncomfortable. I don't know. I feel like get a new profession if someone asking you what do you look like behind your VTuber is going to make you so uncomfortable that you're shaking. But what do I know? Okay. Sam Pepper, like some months ago, shot a firework in India and blinded a girl. And I feel like everybody already hates this guy because he's a horrible person also. And let's see, he apologized, explained his side, offered to pay up to $100,000 for her recovery and private schooling, and apologized to Kick to reconsider his permanent ban. I didn't know he got permanently banned. Let's see. The Indian press picked up the story and... Hold on, wait. Is this the beginning? Okay, here we go. By now, most of you have seen the clips about the firework incident in India. Yes, we have. The reason I've been silent until today is that I've been working in the background to help the young girl and her family and make things right. Good, that's like the bare minimum everybody could expect of you in that situation. Now I want to explain exactly what happened and how I'm trying to fix it. We'll grade the apology at the end. A couple months ago, I was live streaming in India during Diwali and joined a local firework battle. At one point, I shot a firework at a group that had been firing at us. I didn't know kids were playing, and the firework struck a young girl, which I later found out had caused corneal damage. That's on me. I really fucked up. I'm an adult who should have known better than to play stupid, dangerous games. I really felt like shit about it and wanted to make sure the girl was okay, but the family didn't speak English. So my then friend, Deepak, a local, spoke to them and apologized on my behalf. He told me they asked for 3 lakh rupees, around $3,600, and payment for future medical care. I agreed to everything and sent the money to Deepak instantly. He reported back that the family was beyond happy and said I was like the kid's new father and I could visit anytime. Then the Indian press picked up the story and people were understandably angry at me. I decided to leave India rather than continue live streaming there and making things worse. Kick then served me with a deserved 30-day ban. Later, some influencers went to the family's house to film content about the girl's injuries for their channels. During this, it turned out the family had only received about $1,200 of the $3,600 I'd sent, which suggested Deepak hadn't given them the full amount. But I didn't know. But I don't know. I confronted him on the phone and he couldn't explain where the money went. So I sent a trusted friend to speak to the family and find out the truth. The person spent 6 days with them and confirmed that the girl had corneal damage. They said with the right specialist medical medical care, there's a chance her eye could heal, so I offered them a long-term plan to help facilitate this. I said I'd pay to send her with a family member to Mumbai to see a top eye specialist, and I would also give them extra cash to support them along the way. In addition, I offered to pay the girl's private schooling up to the age of 18. The total amount came to $20,000. The family were happy and excited to go ahead with this plan. By this point, the family had blocked multiple influencers who kept turning up at their house asking for photos and videos of their daughter for tweet clickbait, whilst offering no real help to resolve her problem. One influencer specifically contacted the mother's employer because he'd been blocked and passed on a message that said for the family not to accept the money. He told them he could raise $275,000 via fundraising that didn't exist. Plus, sending large fundraiser amounts into India is extremely difficult because of strict financial rules due to past scams. That's if he was able to generate that amount of money to begin with, which there's no evidence he could. So now, due to flimsy outside promises, the family are hesitant to accept my offer of guaranteed and immediate help. I understand why life-changing money would sound appealing to them in their current situation, so I'm now trying to find a middle ground that can help their daughter and give their family the financial support they need. I'll never be able to undo my stupid fucking action, but if I can transform their lives forever, that will at least help in some way. I really want to help them with this issue long term, and because of that, I've been exploring ways to go beyond the $20,000 offer still available. I found a way to borrow $100,000 to give to them if I can prove I have the income to repay it. However, I'm currently banned on Kick despite serving the original 30-day ban. I understand why, but I'm asking Kick to overturn this decision so I can fix things for the family. I'll then be able to take out the loan and hand it directly to the family and provide proof of that payment. To put this into perspective, their rent is $50 a month. Their dad earns $60 a week. $100K to this family is the equivalent of 167 years of rent or 32 years of full-time work. I'm asking Kick to look at my full track record on the platform. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think that'll look good for him. I've traveled around the world live streaming without attacking people or promoting violence. Also don't know if that's true. I know this won't undo what happened. I can't erase my mistake, but $100K to this family will secure the future and ongoing treatment for their daughter. I'm ready to make things right if I'm given the opportunity. I also want to publicly apologize to Kick for my actions that led to the situation, but above all, I want to apologize again to the family and their daughter for everything they've gone through due to my reckless stupidity. So, we have Kick Clips who replied here, won't pay the family $100,000 unless he gets unbanned. I don't really think that's what he's saying. I think that's a little disingenuous. I mean, he won't pay the $100,000 because he can't get it unless he has proof of income, which he won't have because he's banned on Kick, which is how he made his income. I don't know. I guess it's a fine apology. Like, he said he's fucked up. It's all his fault and he's trying to fix it. Which is good. I mean, I like that's the bare minimum after he did what he did. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna nitpick this like crazy because he only offered $20,000 in the beginning and stuff like that. I don't think he's a good guy, but I mean, if he really does give them a large lump sum of money like that, I mean, that will change their lives. Even $100,000, like he said, is like a ridiculous amount of money there. And I mean, if he just does what he can, that's really all that you can do, you know? He's done a bunch of other horrible stuff, I'm pretty sure. I can't name any of it off the top of my head, so I feel like this is just another on the list. But yeah, maybe he could make this one thing in his life right. Should he stay banned? That's the real question. Should he stay banned? Someone that recklessly endangers the safety of others for entertainment shouldn't be given a platform. I feel like Kick lets so much slide on their platform that this ban is like kind of crazy to me that they even ban somebody for this long or perma ban them for this, but I don't know. That's probably fair, right? I mean, you can't endanger other people's lives like that. You can't just do insanely reckless shit and then expect not to get banned. So I guess he kind of got what he deserved. I think it's unfortunate if that stops him from being able to help the girl at all, but you know, it is what it is.